I don't want to die. Please.
It's not death. It's a homecoming.
Right, okay, so we're back and we're doing Cloud Strife. I think I said that correctly. From Final Fantasy. I've never actually played Final Fantasy before, so I apologise if this does hurt anybody's feelings. Just know that the intention is pure and it's all love, baby. And I thought since the last video did so good, let's do it again, but let's do it more lovable. I'm not saying the abstract daddy is lovable, but let's butcher video game characters. But this one, I guess, a lot of people do love Cloud, so let's try and do it justice, alright? So looking at my references here, let's get some references up for Cloud. Right, here he is. Okay. So I do know of Cloud, obviously. I played probably like 5 to 10 minutes of Final Fantasy something, but don't know too much about him. Looks very like femboy-esque, I would say. Very pretty. Is that the right way to say it? But he's very, like a very beautiful. How old is Cloud? How old is he? 1986. Okay. 14 to, okay, right, 21, 23, okay, so from 24, okay. But yeah, he's very, you know, very pretty looking man. So let's try and do him some justice. So let me put this over to this side. Now, when I was thinking about drawing Cloud, I was thinking he does seem flexible. Obviously, he's wielding around this huge sword, so you've got to have some sort of flexibility there, don't you, really? So I thought maybe he'd do a bit of yoga or something like that in his downtime when he's not trying to save the world. So I'm going to sketch out. What I had in my head was like a little yoga pose, but I actually don't know what this yoga pose is called. But it's going to have. So if this is, say this is his head. Again, this is very rough, so this isn't going to be the final thing. Okay, that's his head.
What the hell is even that?
All right, I want him looking directly at us. I want those steel blue eyes staring into our soul. That's what I want. Right, and then, God, this is terrible. For the hair, it's quite spiky, isn't it? So, my reference is going to, yeah, so he's got spiky old hair, spiky, wonderful hair. So we'll add a bit of, just some shapes to sort of show where I need to add some details later, I suppose. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Kind of like, as hair styles go, if you saw like an old elderly woman, well, I'm not saying elderly, like she's in her 40s or something, with this haircut, you're immediately going to assume that she's going to call the police on you or something. But he's not. Cloud isn't that kind of guy, so there is that. So again, the yoga pose, so what I'm thinking of is kind of like his shoulders are like here, like that, like this, and then I wanted it so like his hands are like here, and then like that. Again, I don't know what this pose is called. There's just sort of like a concept here, right? Like that. And then I want him to have a big old booty gap there, like that. I don't think this is a yoga pose now that I'm thinking about it. Right, and then I want his legs out like this. I will put pants on him, don't worry. Something like this. And then we'll just do the boots over here so we don't have to draw the feet. Something like that. Maybe give him like some bigger legs. So like we can see he works out. Get his gap a bit bigger. There we go. Like right up to his hair. Right, and then we want, yeah, some bigger legs like that. I'm trying to figure out what the name of this is called. I don't really know. I'm afraid to Google it if I'm honest with you, but for research purposes I'll look it up. Yoga pose splits, because that's what he's kind of doing, isn't it? That's it, something like that. But obviously his head's looking up, so I don't know what that's called. Oh dear. Alright, okay, well. This is it. This is it. That's it. That's the pose. Right, so, okay, so that's fine. So we'll use that as reference as well. Right, so now we add some of the details. So if I start with his face, his wonderful, beautiful face. And then we'll go from there. Right, so we'll give him a little cute nose. Nothing too crazy. And then put the opacity down a bit. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, there we are. Right, give him a cute little nose. Is there like a... Oh, there he is. I'm looking for one where he's facing ahead. And this one, this looks moody as fuck. This is a mood. Look at that. That's an absolute mood. So we'll do that one, I think, where he's a bit angry looking, like he's a bit mad at the world. So I think we got the kind of... In terms of nose shape, it's kind of pointed downwards, isn't it? I suppose. Pointing downwards? Let me do the nose again. Fuck's sake. Alright. It's alright. Oh no. Alright, let me do it again. 5. There we go. So he's got like a pointy nose, so do that. It's kind of off center. Pointy nose. There we go. And then like that. The main thing is to capture his essence. Right, we're going a bit closer because we need to get the detail exactly right for Cloud. We need to do the boy justice. Right, and then he's got like a strong ridge. Bring that up now. There we go. Right, and then he's got like kind of anime eyes. So if we kind of go like this, immediately there's nothing like the guy. But again, it'll come together when the hair's on there, I suppose. Then we'll do the other eye. I just need to bring his head in a bit more. It's a bit wide at the moment. What am I doing? He was like fucking Marilyn Manson there. Again, it's all come together in the final stretches here when we paint the guy. But there's his eyes. Okay, right, and then he's got kind of like big, voluptuous lips, I guess. Let's give him those. Yeah. Really accentuate the lips here. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. That's that boy. Right. Okay. So right, and now we need to add the details. So let's his eyebrows in a bit. It's got very pronounced cheekbones. So if we, there we go. He's like looks max into the extreme here. Oh yeah. There we go. Right, he's got like a small little chin. There we are. And really bring that up here. There we go. Really accentuate those cheekbones. There we are. He looks fucking great. Right, it kind of looks like Handsome Jack at the moment, but I need to make his chin a bit smaller, I think. Oh. Yeah, that's it. That's the chin. Alright. Cool, and then we'll just add the hair. Right, so now we need to bring out his shoulders a bit. Right, I think that's perfect. Got a little shoulder armor there and a little spiky hair. His gyat. Yeah, Cloud. All right, let me know who you want me to butcher next. Love you, bye. I am so sorry.